Good evening, folks. This is Tammy Morrison of Unleashing Your True Self, and I am here to share some wisdom, pull some cards, and kick it like good fellas. You can reach out to me if you'd like a more personal reading on my page at facebook.com/unleashing your true self. Okay, now that we got all that out of the way, let's get started. So for those of you that know me, then you know that I'm Tammy Morrison of Unleashing Your True Self. For those of you that don't know me or haven't seen me before, I'm Tammy Morrison of Unleashing Your True Self. Also, for those of you that don't know me, I love my music. So I'm playing some jazz right now. And first of all, I gotta sing happy birthday to Tiffany. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. That is to Tiffany. Happy birthday, darling. Hope you enjoyed it. Alrighty, so the first card that I'm pulling was from the Heal Yourself cards by Ina Segal, and I pulled one for the collective. And the card that I pulled was Wild. I don't know if you can see this beautiful image, but what the angels are saying to us today is that we need to embrace our wild side, because when we embrace our wild side and do the things that make us happy, the things that we love to do, the things that maybe no one understands about us, it makes our everything fall into place. Because we're not depressed, we're not upset, we're not going through changes, we're not having all types of issues, because we're embracing our wild side. So that is what they have brought that card to us today for, is to make sure that we know that we should embrace our wild side, that we have to. It's not like something that we want to do, it's like a must. That's what they're telling me with that card. It's like we have to embrace our wild side, because that's what makes us who we are, especially in this space that we're in this time of awakening and what's going on in the planet, actually. Not only the planet, but inside of us. So we have to embrace the wild, and that is why they have brought us this card. So today I'll be using the Oracle of the Angels card by Mario Duguay. I love those cards. They are so amazing. They're so healing and they're so uplifting, which is one reason why I truly, honestly love Angel Oracle cards. So those are the cards that we'll be pulling from today. So if you've come on, let me know, and let me know if you'd like to have a card for tonight, because that is what I'm pulling from. Oracle of the Angels by Mario Duguay. Whoever's joining, just say hello so I know you're there. And thank you so much for joining. We'll be on here for a few minutes, just kicking it like good fellas, pulling cards, sharing wisdom, you know, just hamming it up and having a great time. I love this space. I haven't actually been on here. I don't think I've been on here this week. So I was looking forward to popping on here. I actually work the night shift right now, so I'm off tonight, and I slept all day, so I decided that tonight was the night that I was going to come on. So I'm pulling cards by Mario Duguay. While I'm waiting, I'm going to pull one for the collective, because I know that there are people that need to hear these messages. I know that today is the day. So I'm going to shuffle like Vegas, and I'll pull cards. So you guys, where are you at in the world? Just kind of let me know. I am in Arizona in the USA, and I absolutely love it here. I'm not from here, but I have transplanted here, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So the card that popped up for us in the collective is Joy. And I don't know if you can see this beautiful girl, Joy. Hi, Rosina. How are you? Great that you joined. you like to have a card, I'm doing Oracle of the Angels cards by Mario Duwai. Just let me know. Ah, Renee, yes, from Canada. Awesome, awesome. I'm going to write you down because that seems to work out better for me. All right, so the joy card came up for all of us. So we're being reminded to make sure that we stay in joy. You know, that you do things that make your heart sing, that you make sure that, you know, you're happy doing the things that you were doing. Today was today was a beautiful day for me. I'm actually great. I slept all day, so it was a really good day. And I probably will sleep all night too, which is amazing for me because I used to have a lot of problems sleeping, but it's been awesome. Marlene, you, great to see you. You guys all want cards, just let me know, or if you don't want a card, let me, you know, whatever. So what I'm doing is I'm writing down everybody's name so we can so I can pull cards this way. At least I have you down when the comments go bonkers on this thing. And I was asking where were people joining from. I said that I am in Arizona, which I absolutely love. I'm not from here natively, but I am from here now. I live here now, and I love it. Okay, Rosina, I got you down. I got Rosina, I got Renee, I got Marlene, and I got Vicki, and I am so glad that you guys are joining. Oh, thank you, Marlene. I appreciate that. Yeah, this hair just called to me. I saw it in the store, and it called to me. Rosina from Hawaii, awesome. Oh my God, I've got to go. My son was stationed over there, but I didn't get to go over there while he was there. But I've got to get over there. I have to go. Lord Jesus, cards are popping, y'all. Whew. Sorry about that. Alrighty, Hawaii. I bet it's beautiful over there, always. But yeah, I love to change my hair, so you'll see it all kinds of different ways. I do just a lot of stuff because I enjoy, you know, different things because I'm wild like that. And it's what makes my heart sing, you know, because I wasn't always able to do it, and now I can. So I just, you know, change it when I feel like it. So you might see me today one way and another day another way. So for Rosina, the card you got was opportunity. Opportunity. So there is definitely an opportunity in your time. So begin to make sure you look for it, you know, because a lot of times we'll have opportunities that knock at our door, but we don't open the door, you know, or we don't recognize it as an opportunity. Hi, Jessica, how are you? Sure, I'll put you down. Yes. So this card is for Rosina, and it's opportunity. So the angels have sent you this card to let you know and to remind you and to just, it probably is a confirmation that there's opportunity there for you. And there's something that is right there knocking at your door. And you need to make sure that you open your eyes and stay on the lookout and recognize it as an opportunity. Because a lot of times we'll have opportunities right there in our face, but we don't recognize it as an opportunity. And we're praying, we're asking our angels, we're asking our guides, we're asking God, we want something to happen, but there's opportunity and we don't even see it. We don't even see it. So when you look at this card, you see what she's in and you see what's coming out. You see the light. Opportunity is there for you. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad that it resonated for you at this Midnight at the Oasis card reading. Y'all, it's amazing. I just absolutely love to do this, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but I could do this all the time, and, you know, and hopefully shortly I will. So the next card is for Renee, and it's transformation. Transformation. So you can see the butterflies. And you can see that beautiful thing down there. Transformation. You see where she started and where she went to? That's you. So the angels are saying to you, Renee, that you are in the midst of transformation. So the thing about transformation is it's not easy. You know, everybody wants to be in transformation, but nobody wants to be in transformation, if you understand what I'm saying. Because transformation is usually very freaking difficult. You know, because I can't understand and see how it would be easy for a cocoon to turn into a butterfly. It just seems like it would be a hard thing on the body, you know. And so this is what they're saying to you. So you're in the midst of transformation. So don't knock it. Don't fight it. Just go with it. Just go with it. Because you'll get from here to here. Here to here. And you see how that is? It's so amazing. So you are in the midst, Miss Renee, of transformation. So don't fight with it. Just go. Go with the flow. You know, get in a quiet meditative state. Spend time talking with your angels. Spend time in prayer. Even the time that you should fast. And when I say fast, people get scared, but I don't mean, you know, stop eating for 20 days and, you know, do like Gandhi and all that stuff. You know, I mean just maybe fast from TV, or maybe fast a day and just do juice, or, you know, something like that. Just something to clear your body, maybe even do a cleanse, you know, because you are in the midst of a transformation. So the next card will be for Marlene. Jessica, I'm so glad you guys are joining. Faith, hi Faith, thank you for joining. And yes, you sure can have a reading. Matter of fact, let me write you down. Because I find that writing down is the easiest way to keep up, because sometimes the comments, you know, they seem to stop, and you guys know I'm playing my music, and it seems to work out better when I play it on my phone while I'm doing the lives than it does on the computer for some reason, I think. You know, I'm still kind of playing with it, because you're so welcome, Renee, and I'm so glad. But yeah, so it works out better when I play the music on the phone than on the computer. So it's like I'm still playing with trying to figure out how to work it, because y'all know music sets the tone for me, and I know that it does for most other people too. Some people know and some people don't, but for me, music is music. It's music. It's like I can get through anything with music. If I have music at work, regardless of what the circumstances are, I can get through, you know. And so music to me sets the tone. It takes you places. So anyway, yeah. So Marlene, your card is Believe in Dreams. Believe in dreams. So the angels are definitely speaking to you today, and they're telling you to believe in your dreams. So if you're dreaming and you are seeing yourself in the place where you want to be, and you're seeing yourself doing great things and moving mountains, but it looks like it's not happening, they're telling you, believe in your dreams. Believe in your dreams. Just keep on keeping on. Just like Dory said, just keep swimming, honey. Just keep swimming, because your dreams are becoming a reality. Believe in your dreams. Again, I would admonish you the same. You know, stay in a meditative state. Make sure that you speak positively regarding your dreams, and don't allow anyone to speak negatively regarding them. So if you have to hold on to your dreams and not share them with certain people, and a lot of times it's family that is the worst about that. But if you have to hold on to them and not share them with certain people, because, you know, your dreams are like a baby. You know, a lot of times you can't tell people when you first get pregnant that you're pregnant. You know, you have to keep that thing, you know, to yourself for a minute until you know that the baby has taken hold, or, you know, whatever, especially if you've been through times where you've had miscarriages and things like that, and you tell people, and the next thing you know, you lost a baby, and then people are negative and crazy instead of being in a positive way for you and blessing you. So your dreams are like your baby. You have to hold, and you have to take care of it. You know, you have to keep it inside until it's time for it to show, you know, sometimes. So believe in your dreams is what the angels are bringing to you today, Marlene. I'm so glad that was helpful for you, Vicki and Faith. Let's see. Yeah, Jessica, music is amazing. And I love it, and I love all kinds of music. I love jazz, which is playing right now. I love classical, which I play sometimes. I love the meditation music, which is amazing. And I love that Native American meditation music and some of the Chinese Zen music, and even I love everything. Country, I like rock and roll, I don't like a lot of hard rock or heavy metal or nothing like that. But I like anything that's beautiful. Love a lot of 80s, 70s, 60s, hell, 50s music. I love it. Love music. Love to sing it, love to play it, love it. All right, so Vicki, this card is for you. Believe. Believe in yourself as I believe in you. So for Vicki, believe. Believe is your card. So that you're so welcome, Marlene. So you got to believe. I'm trying to think, there was another song about that too. You got to believe. And I can't think of what the movie was, because I love movies too, y'all. Love movies. So I'll make a lot of movie references because I think it's good. So believe is your card, Marlene. Vicki. Vicki, your card is believe. And I'm excited about that because what the angels are bringing to you today is that you got to believe. You just got to stand in faith and you have to believe. So whatever it is that you are looking at and you are moving toward, because I see you as like just this great mother that just, mothers everybody else and pushes their dreams. But you got to believe for yourself, and the thing is we can all believe for you and with you. But if you're not believing for yourself, it's not going to make a difference. So the angels are telling you, you got to believe. It's time for you to believe for you, and it's thankful and it's a blessing that you are there for other people, but now it's your time. So it's time for you to believe, and I can say from experience that that's not always an easy thing. And that's why the angels have brought you this card, because it's not the first time that you've heard this, and they've spoken this to you already yourself personally. This is merely a confirmation of what you already have heard from the angels. But they're bringing it to you again. It's like they're putting it in your face. They're saying, believe, Vicki, Martin Tingle, believe. Exactly. So that's your card, Vicki. And I think next will be Jessica. Make sure nobody else is talking. Y'all know these comments can be so crazy, so I was making sure. Thank you for the hearts and love, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jessica, beautiful Jessica. Y'all, these cards are jumping up and all out my life. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I'm going to share something about myself that I know I need to share sometimes. And I do pull it out a little bit. I don't talk a lot. Try not to talk a lot about me. But since we're sharing wisdom, pulling cards at midnight at the Oasis, because it's midnight somewhere in the world, almost midnight where I am, going through some crazy stuff. Okay, yeah, I can see that. But I'm by trade. I have been a nurse for 25 years, and I am, 25 years in October. And I am over it because it's not exactly what I, for not that I ever really wanted to be one. It just kind of fell in my lap because I needed to take care of Dren. And I had a sorry ass husband, the first one that I had. God has since blessed me with a new one that's amazing, but it took 40 years before I could get him. So, consequently, I had to raise my children with the old one that was, really, be quite honest, wasn't worth the damn. So it's almost like being married and still being a single mother because he just wasn't worth the damn. And I know that a lot of us can relate. A lot of us ladies can relate to that. So I just kind of wanted to share, where I've come from. And I found energy healing. I'm a Reiki master. Tanya and I actually met that way. Actually a certified theta healer. I'm actually studying medical intuition because that's where I'm being called to go to at this time, because I know that, it's needful, because people need help and they're tired of, getting put on pills all the time. So that's where I've come from. And I always been intuitive, and I started doing reading probably about a year ago, I guess, when I did my Reiki class, and I started deep diving into meditation. Exactly, Vicki, you know what I'm talking about. So I started deep diving into meditation, and I started really moving in the ways of energy, and just decided that this was the path that I know I needed to take, because for one thing, I recognize that I've been a healer for many lifetimes, and I've been doing it pretty much all my life, but now it's like, it's time, because the time is here. So I can relate to all those scars, transformation, all of that, going through shit, all of that, been there, done that, work like a mule, all that. And so, now it's like, okay, it's time to believe, and it's time to move into a different place, and it's time to see yourself, where you've seen yourself, and I'm also a #1 best-selling author. I wrote a book that is about relationships with our mother, which I had a crazy one with mine, and I know a lot of you can relate to that as well. So there were 9 of us that wrote our stories about our mothers, about healings and transformational stories. Some of them just were healings of ourselves, and some of them actually were transformational stories, like mine, because I have a really amazing relationship with my mom now. Matter of fact, she's into energy as well. I got her kind of, doing her stuff, and she listens to Abraham Hicks, and she's getting into meditation and stuff. So it's been amazing transformation for not only me, but for my mother. And so I'm sharing this, I know, because I'm encouraging other people in this area, because I know that it's a challenge, especially with women and mothers, because, just natural, because we're going to butt heads sometimes. Some people don't have that story, but I did. And I know that a lot of people do. So I don't have a problem sharing that. Vicki, you should take Reiki. It was very good. The class that Tanya and I took was really good. It was called Miracle 90, and we took it completely online. And you have lifetime access when you get it. But anyway, so it was amazing, and I really, truly enjoyed it. The process of writing the book was very cathartic and healing, because it made you go back deep into some of the things that you've been through. And I don't know if any of you are in that process or want to write a book, but it's not a journey to be taken lightly, especially when you're going back into traumatic experiences that you've had. And actually I'm in the process of writing another one, just mine, about the traumatic experiences that I've been through in my first marriage, and, really my life, and it's difficult, because you have to go back into the stuff that you tried to forget, things that you tried to squash, if that makes sense. So Jessica, I'm getting back to the reading. Sorry, your card jumped out, and it is I am creator. Look at that. I am creator. Look at that. I am creator. So Jessica, that made a lot of sense that you said you're going through some crazy stuff, because the angels want you to know that you are creator. So the things that you're going through, you can create the reality that you want, the things that you need in your life. And let's say want, let's not say need, because we don't want to put need atmospheres out there. We want atmosphere. We want vibrations. Physical angels right now. Exactly. Because the thing is, sometimes they can only offer you pills that don't always even work, because the things that I go through in my body, there's nothing I can really take, You know, I don't even take anything regular. You know, I have osteoarthritis in my spine probably because of work I've been doing all these years, but also fibromyalgia and all the things that they tell you to take. None of that stuff has worked for me. So that was another reason why I knew I had to deep dive into natural healing and, you know, energy, because I just, you know, I can't take all that stuff. Most of it don't even work. And I'm at the point where I say, if it doesn't work for me, then why should I allow it to kill my liver? Because most things are detoxified in the liver. So if it works for you, then you might want to take that chance. But if it doesn't work for you, then why bother? You know, then you need to find something else. And I'm of the mind that I'm not going to just sit around and let people tell me what to do for my damn body, because it's my body. So I know that, you know, I know how to heal it, because I can ask my higher self. Exactly. I can ask my higher self how to heal it. You know, and it can show me if I'm open. And this is the thing, we have to be open. And we have to begin to do different things, you know, because I don't know about anybody else, but I'm a follower of Christ. And I know that, you know, Christ did some crazy stuff when it came to healing. You know, he picked up the dirt and made the paste on and put it on the people's eyes, and they were healed. But who would have done that? Told a guy to jump into Jordan, you know, one of the prophets told the man to jump into Jordan, the nastiest river over there, to get his healing from leprosy. So you think about it, there are all types of things that, you know, are crazy that, you know, you might not want to do. But if that's how you're going to get your healing, that's what you need to do. You know, and you just have to reconcile it within yourself that, you know, I need my healing. That's what I need. But Jessica, your card was I am creator. So create your reality. That's what you need to do. The angels are speaking to you today saying you create it. So if it's rough, the things that you're going through, create your reality and get the fuck on through it. You know, that's what they're telling you today. Create your reality, because they're reminding you that you are creator. You create by the words that come out of your mouth, the things that you say. So say, you know, like people say, I'm having a rough time or whatever. No, I'm having a great day. I'm having an amazing time. Everything is always working out for me. That is the mantra that I've had for the last month, because of all the shit that I've been through in the last month. Everything is always working out for me. Just put it inside your head, whatever mantra works for you, or thing you have to tell yourself to get the fuck through. Everything is always working out for me is mine. Now you can have it if you want to, because I'm free to share. That's why I'm here. But whatever works for you, whatever you can believe, and as many times as you say it to yourself, then you'll begin to believe it. Because as many times as I've been saying it in the last month, I finally begin to believe it. And I can see how it's manifesting in my life. Everything is always working out for me. You know, so, you know, people even ask you and they say, oh, well, you know, how's your day going? You know, don't even stop to say, you know, think about how crazy it is or what's going on. Just say, oh, it was great. You know what I'm saying? And I can say that because y'all, last night at work, I had a patient call the police on me. Now, I don't know if y'all know, but that's not cool for a patient to be in a facility calling the police on you. So, you know, I could have reacted a whole bunch of different ways. But you know what I said? Okay, cool. When the police came, they said, well, is she okay? I said, nah, she's crazy because she called the police and we're right here. I said, and we've been in this room 18 times, you know, blah, 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 whatever. So, you know, but the thing is I just said, okay. And they were so cool. And, you know, I was cool. And I was like, you know what? And then I just told her, I said, you know, that wasn't cool what you did. I said, but you know what? It's all right. I'm going to call, you know, your husband and let him know, blah, blah, blah. But yeah. So you think about that and you just, you know, you just create your reality and you frame your own reality. You frame it. You know, you don't allow anybody else to frame it, and you don't allow people to put you in a place. You frame it. You know, you frame it. And it doesn't matter what people think about you, what they say about you, because they're going to talk about you regardless of what the hell you do. Whether it's something that they enjoy or like or think you did great or whatever. They don't talk about you. So you know what? You do you. Do what you do. You know, and I did the card in the beginning that was wild. The card was wild. Matter of fact, I'm going to show it right now. Wild. So just in case everybody thinks you're wild, you just be wild. And it works out better for you. You know, it works out better because you're not, you know, having all types of issues and drama and depressed and crazy because you're suppressing your wild. So just open up and be the wild you that people think you are any damn way. Be wild. Hi, how are you doing? So good to see you. I'm going to try to say it. Anta Karana. Oh, you're so welcome, Jessica. Because it's time, you know. It's time. The angels have brought that card for you and they want you to know. They want you to know. So, Faith, if you're still here, your card is learning. Learning. So it must be time for you to learn. Now, learning doesn't have to be taking classes. Yeah, I like Anta. Yeah, I can say that. I'm so glad that you joined. I'll definitely write you down and pull you a card. So this card is for Faith, though, is learning. So the angels want you to know that it's time for you to learn. So maybe taking classes, you know, you can also do online classes like I do. I take lots of online classes, probably taking about 3 right now. It's time for you to learn from those around you. It's time for you to just glean and get the knowledge that you need in order to do that what you are called to do. So it's time for you to learn. So your card, Faith, is learning. Learning. So it's time to learn. Alrighty, so the next card is for Anta and Mojoologist. Okay. How are you? Thank you for joining. And yes, yes, yes. I have a card for Anta and then for Madhu. How about that? I try hard and I want to make sure that get it right. I've been pulling cards like for a little while. I'm truly enjoying this space and this time. I haven't been on here in a minute. I try to come on here at least once a week, but I too am going through transition like a lot of us. So I have to almost do like a pop-up when I know I can do it. You know, I can't always schedule, and I try to, but it's really difficult with the way my schedule goes because I work night shift and sometimes I have to sleep. And for some reason it's been one of those times. I don't know if it's the retrograde or it's the moon cycle or what's going on, but I really need some sleep. Jessica, I'm so glad you caught me. Tony, hey, how are you? Good to see you. I got you down. So this card is for Anta. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. Oh, awesome. I'm so glad. Malika. This message is for Anta. I am beautiful. So I'm holding the card up because I really want you to be able to get a look at that card and just see what she's seeing. See what she's seeing. So the angels want you to see your beauty and they want you to know that you're beautiful. So regardless of what goes on, regardless of, you know, if your internet is not working right, if your lives aren't happening like you want them to, or if you don't feel like you're connecting, your angels want you to know that you're beautiful. You are beautiful. So don't even think about, you know, all that stuff that happens. Just fucking leave that out. Just don't even stress it. Don't stress it. Because the angels want you to know that you're beautiful. So even every time anything like that happens, just say, I am beautiful. I am beautiful. Because see, beautiful embodies everything around you and makes it beautiful. It embodies everything. You know, beauty is not just this. Beauty is this and, you know, that and all the things that make you who you are. That's beauty. So the angels want you to know, I am beautiful. So each and every time you just say, I am beautiful. You know, whatever. I am beautiful. And just begin to walk in it. Just begin to walk in it and just know who you are. Know what you're called to do. And again, spend some time in meditation. Get some quality time in. And I don't mean you have to spend hours and hours, because we don't all have hours and hours to meditate. You know, sometimes it can be a good 5-minute meditation. Sometimes you can find a good, I got some 7 and 10 minute, guided meditations that I do that are amazing. No, beauty is way more than physical. Beauty is everything involved in what makes you who you are. Alrighty, so the next card is from Malika. Awesome, I'm so excited that resonates. Sometimes you guys were able to join me at midnight at the Oasis. I came up with that and I really, really liked it, because I do that on my page sometimes. I got you, Tony. I got you down. Because what I'm doing is I'm writing the names, because I know that, Facebook gets crazy with the comments and sometimes you can't see them, and, they start going through changes and, stuff like that. So what I'm doing is I'm definitely writing it down. And yes, beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. Absolutely. Aaron, thank you for joining. Sure, you can have a card. Okay. Pulling a card right now from Malika. So glad that you guys have joined tonight. It's been an amazing time, an amazing session. People have gotten some. Exactly. I love it. I actually found a version by the Brand New Heavies that I really like. Midnight at the Oasis. Yes, it's amazing. I love it. All right, so Mojoologist, your card is here and now. Here and now. I absolutely love these cards because they are just so beautiful. So the angels want you to focus on the here and now, because a lot of times you want to focus on what went on in the past or what's happening in the future. And what they want you to do is they want you to know and focus on the here and now. So stop looking at behind you, because our head didn't go on like it is so that we can look behind us, because we can't even do that. We can't even do it. We can't look behind. So what you need to do is focus on the here and now. And the angels have sent you this card because they want you to be present. Be present. Not in the past, not in the future, but be present. Be like Christmas. Be present. So stay here with us, because sometimes when you go through stuff, you want to look back and see what happened behind you and try to, because they say if you look at your history, then you'll know what your future is and all this other type of bull. And that's a good thing. You do learn things like that. But we have a tendency to get out of the here and now. And so the angels want to remind you, Malika, to stay in the here and now. Here and now. That is where you are to stay at this present time. In the here and now. In the here and now. And that card was from Malika. Okay. So the next card is for Tony. And it's time to shuffle a little bit. Do a little bit of Vegas shuffle, y'all. Do a little Vegas shuffling. Yeah, that midnight at the Oasis is powerful. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, so for Tony, handsome Tony. Handsome Tony. Let's see what we got for you today. And then after Tony, I have Aaron down. Just so you know, and everybody is aware. I really appreciate y'all for joining me at Midnight at the Oasis, where we're sharing wisdom, pulling cards, kicking it like good fellas. I absolutely love being here. This space is so amazing. It really is very freeing, not only for me, but I know for a lot of you all to connect in this way, and I thank God. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. But you know what? The angels definitely, they know. And tonight we are for sure connecting. We are for sure connecting. Okay, so for Tony, they popped you out 2 cards. The first one is joy. So they want to remind you to remain in joy, to find your joy, to walk in joy, to move in joy. Regardless of what's happening right now in your life, joy is your primary intention. And the other one is positive intention. So they really are honing in on you, creating the joy in your life and having a positive intention. So set the positive intentions and move in that direction. Regardless of what it is, don't look to the left or to the right. Set the positive intentions and maintain your joy. So whoever's fucking with you, shut it out. Set the positive intentions. Create joy in your life. Set the positive intentions. Create joy in your life. So definitely, for you, Tony, positive intentions. Definitely positive intentions. Maintain the joy. So never let them see you sweat. Never let them see you sweat, Tony. So definitely continue in this vein. And this is what the angels are saying to you today. Never let them see you sweat. Alrighty, so the next one would be for Aaron. Aaron, thank you for joining. I'm so excited that all of you guys are up. Because I know next Coast is what, 2 in the morning or something like that almost? 12, let's see, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, it's 2 something because it's 3 hours difference. I only know that because I'm from the East Coast and all my family's still over there, and so I have to talk to them. All right, so Aaron, been blessed as well. Positive intentions. So the angels want to remind you to set positive intentions. So in order for things to work out like you need them to, yeah. So definitely you've got to stay in joy, Tony, and that's why they want you to stay in joy. 1:30 a.m. in Texas, okay. So they definitely want to make sure that you stay in joy and that you set the positive intentions. And Aaron, you got the same card, positive intentions. Positive intentions. Because, you know, anytime you feel like you're being tormented, you have to, it's like you have to come back with the positive intentions. Because when you're tormented, it's the easiest time for you to stay in negativity and fall back on your joy and all that. And they want to let you know that it's nothing. It's just a smoke screen. So you just keep on going. You stay in your joy, Tony. And you stay with your positive intentions. And Aaron, positive intentions for you, my dear. So set your positive intentions and watch things happen for you. That's what the angels want you to know. Set your positive intentions and watch things fall into place. So just continue to stay in a positive vibration, regardless of what's going on. And the thing is, when they send you these cards, a lot of times it's right in the midst of all types of shit happening in your life that you really need to stay in a positive vibration and you need to set positive intentions. And so I know that is the reason why these angels have sent this card to you guys today, is to stay positive. You know, and you wouldn't need a card to stay positive if you weren't going through something, or if you didn't have negativity coming at you, you know. So that is why they definitely are bringing you this card to set positive intentions. Y'all, these computers get really crazy. Like I'm on a live and I got all these things that keep popping up, so I can barely see the comments. I'm like, no, not right now. So anyway, yeah, so you guys need to definitely maintain your positive intentions, and that's what we have to do. Maintain positive intentions. All right, yes. You know, a lot of times I'll notice that when I watch a live, when people are pulling cards, so many of the cards will apply for me. And you know what? I just take them. I say, if I need that one, then I say, that was for me too. You know, it might have been for somebody else, but that's for me too. And so I just take them. And I say, you know what? I needed that card. You know, because I think that we're all dealing with a lot of issues, especially in the Mercury retrograde happening, you know, and you know, I'm one of these people that I try not to allow things to, you know, hit me hard and knock me back and all kinds of stuff. However, there are those days and there are those times when, regardless of, you know, how you set your intentions, things just knock you back, you know, and sometimes you have to just roll with it, you know, but then you have to maintain your joy and you have to find a way either around it, through it, over it, or under it, you know, because I can't give up. I don't believe in it, you know, and if it looks like I give up, it's only for a second. It ain't long, because I can't stay in that place because it's not in my DNA, you know, and I would advise y'all, you know, find that inside yourself, find it. Because, you know, things come at you and life hits you hard and, you know, you go through all types of shit. It's not just, you know, hunky-dory, especially when you're in this space and you're in this healing space and you're in this place of where you're helping people. Because, you know, for me, that's what it's all about. I absolutely, truly love to help people in this way. I like people, you know, to be able to tell them, hey, you know, this is some good news for you. You know, this is good news. You know, I like to be able to connect with you guys, with your angels, with your guides, you know. And it's such an amazing thing to be able to help people, because people are in a bad way. If y'all ain't noticed, it's just all types of shit going on. I mean, the girl just shot up the people at YouTube place, you know, because she thought they were trying to, you know, keep her channel down or something. I mean, yo, people crazy. You know, people keep shooting up these damn schools. I mean, it's something, you know, and I'm thankful I don't have no kids in school anymore, you know, but that doesn't stop me from being concerned about my adult children that I have, because I have one that lives in Austin. And when that stuff started happening with those bombs or shootings or whatever down there, I had to call my daughter. I said, what's going on down there? You know what she said? Mom, it's not on this side. It's not on this side of town. And I was like, well, what the fuck does that mean? It's in your town, you know, but anyway, yeah. So, you know, you have things going on. And then there's, you know, there's all kinds of things happening. You got the war, you know, you have people that have children over in the military and all that shit that's going on. I mean, you know, and you got this fool antagonizing all the other countries and stuff. So you just, you know, things are happening. I mean, and that's stuff that's big and global, not to mention the things that are happening to us personally, you know, the things that we're dealing with personally, the challenges that we have personally, the transformations that we're going through. Like I said earlier, transformation is never easy. You know, people always love that card, and it's a beautiful card to get. However, it's never easy. You know, it's almost like, oh, damn, now I got to go through some shit, you know? Yeah, when I get to the other side, it's going to be beautiful. You know, it's like crossing a river. You know, you gotta get across. I mean, when you get across, it's probably some beautiful shit over there, but you got to get across. You know, you got to figure out how to navigate the sharks, you know, depending on what type of place it is, or the, what do you call those things? The alligators and the crocodiles and whatever things are in the water, you know. Shit that could eat your ass. Piranhas if you're in Florida or one of the Caribbean places, or, you know, all types of stuff. You got to get across there. Yeah, when you get across, it's beautiful, and, you know, it's all that. You know, it's like I heard a comedian say, people always want to go to heaven, but they don't ever want to die. So, You know, you got to pick your poison. You got to say, what do I want? You know, what is it worth to me? What am I gonna do? You know, one of my favorite movies, The Untouchables. Sean Connery said, "What are you gonna do?" You know, and it's like, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's something you have to do in order to get what you want. So that's what I'm saying here tonight. You know, it's stuff we have to do to get what we want. You know, what's it worth it to you? You know, can you give up a little time? Can you kick back a little bit? You know, you don't always have to be right. You know, and that's something that I've learned just with age. You know, I've got to be right. I don't even give a shit like that. You know, if it makes you feel good and you feel like that's something that you have to do, you have to be right and all the time, and, you know, regardless of, you know, how people feel, it's not even worth it to me. You know, I'd rather, you know, if it's something you got to be right and that helps you and it makes your self-esteem jump and, you know, makes your heart pitter patter and makes you be happy, okay, be right. You know, I mean, it's just not even that serious for me. You know, I'd rather be good. You know, I'd rather be happy. I'd rather help people, you know, than have to be right. You know, it's just, to me, it's just not even worth it. So anyway, that's my little sharing some wisdom bit. Kicking it like good fellas, y'all. Trying to say, I don't think anybody else popped on here. I think I got everybody's card so far that's on here. If anybody else has popped on, just let me know if you need a card and if you're watching. I really appreciate you guys showing up and giving me some love. I love all the hearts and the thumbs up. Love all that stuff, y'all. It's so amazing. And I'm so grateful to Facebook for making this platform available to us so that we can connect from all over the planet. I always say all over the world, but you know what? I know there are planetary people watching. You know, I know there are people from other planets, you know, some little Mars creatures and some little red people and stuff watching and saying, hey, you know, they are doing their thing, right? Maybe that's just me and my husband. And you guys, I watched a wonderful movie the other day. I went to see A Wrinkle in Time. It was amazing, y'all. So if y'all have not had a chance to see it, you have got to see it. I don't know if you guys, I read the book probably about 3 or 4 times when I was in like 5th, 6th grade. But it was an amazing movie, especially on a spiritual level. It was awesome. Little old Australia. Now, you know what? I love all y'all beautiful Australia ladies. I actually take some of Sal J's classes. I've taken some of her classes. I'm taking one now. That's amazing, from Australia. And I absolutely love, and I'm actually part of one of the groups with some of the beautiful Australian ladies, and they're so sweet. I dig them. They're cool as hell. I actually want to visit Australia. I have one of my good friends that lives over there, and I am just so excited. I can't wait to visit. I'm already like, okay, I'm already in my place where I'm working from home, and all I need is my internet and all that, and I can go and visit and travel and see these places, you know, go to Australia and Canada, which I've been there a few times, but I want to go to other places because Canada's huge. Of course, you know, the Caribbean and Mexico and all that, you know, need to see those places. I've been to Mexico, Cancun, and been to some other little places because it's only a couple hours from where I live. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. So I'll be over in Australia. So I'll let you know, Aaron, when I come. And Vicki, yeah, you need to see it. It is so amazing. That movie was well done. And also it just took you there. You know, it took you to those places where, you know, a lot of us only go in our minds, you know, so it was amazing. I highly recommend it. That movie was just good. I mean, we went to see it this weekend, and I think we went to see it Sunday. Yeah, we went to see it Sunday. And it was so good. It was just good. So I was like, I definitely recommend it. And y'all know, like I said, I love music and I love movies. Because I could, you know, My husband and I will Netflix and chill all weekend. Sometimes, or all day, we'll just be Netflix and chilling. You know, we'll find stuff we like and watch it. But that Wrinkle in Time, it kind of put me in the mind, if you've seen Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, it kind of puts you in the mind of that, where, you know, it's just secret societies and stuff that you never would even think about. And I believe that is true, especially, you know, going to the spiritual depths that I'm going to right now. So, yeah, so you guys, if you get a chance, definitely you want to watch it. Aaron from Little Australia. What time is it there, Aaron? Because I always think about that. It's like the next day, because like one of my groups that I'm in, the Psychic Healing Hub, which is really good. It's Sal J's group. They'll be posting stuff for, like, she has prompts for every day, and so they'll post, you know, like Grateful Wednesday or whatever, and for us for me it'll still be Tuesday, and I'm like, oh, is it Wednesday over there, you know? And so I always think, is it the next day? Are they a day ahead of us? I think they're a day ahead of us, so I'm like, what time is it there, you know? And it's just so awesome, you know, when you think about that. And think that, you know, we're from all kind of places. Vicki's in Texas, Aaron's in Australia. You know, there's another girl that comes on here sometimes in Portugal. You know, everybody's from all kinds of different places. Canada, you know, Greece, and all kinds of places. And I think it's amazing. I actually talked to a guy that was in Poland, and I thought that was so interesting. We talked on this. I think we did a Zoom call, which was amazing, you know, and I'm just so grateful for technology now, y'all. You know, when I think about it, it's like, wow, you know, we can do things that we never could do before, you know, and it continues to be like that. This is probably something that somebody dreamed years ago, like back in the 1900s or something. They probably dreamed that we were going to be doing this. And so that's why it's important for us to listen to our dreams and to continue to go for the things that we dream, because just because nobody's done it, or just because you haven't seen it, doesn't mean that you're not the one that's supposed to do it. So definitely listen to your dreams. Definitely connect with your higher self and your intuition, your angels, your guides, you know, and say, you know, help me with this, you know, because I have some things that I'm there with. You know, I have a business that came to me that, you know, my mom and I actually talked about it, and it came to me, and I said, you know what, this would be good. I haven't seen anybody that has done it. I have no idea in myself how to do it, but I know that my higher self and my angels know how to do it, and I know that I'm supposed to connect with somebody that can help me to make it a reality, because I know that it'll work. You know, I already have some of the pieces in place for it. You know what I mean? So definitely connect with your angels, your higher self, for your dreams. Don't just let them die with you when you go to the cemetery, and then you have to resurrect them in your next life, you know, or maybe next 2 or 3 lives. You know, it might take 2 or 3 lives for those things to come forward, but it was given to you. So definitely, you know, explore your dreams, you know, and like for me, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, okay, I just need to go and talk to the people at SCORE. SCORE is a Service Corps of Retired Executives. They don't got nothing else to do, and they love to talk to people about how to open businesses, and, you know, try to help you figure out how to, you know, get your plan together, and, you know, decide how to make these things a reality. You know, so that's another tip. You know, if that's something that you want to do, because just because it hasn't been done before doesn't mean it can't be done, and that it wasn't given to you to do. Because I'm sure that, you know, somebody probably had the idea for Facebook way before Zuckerberg did. But you see, he brought it into reality, and now he's a multi-gazillionaire and all that. And we're on this platform talking to people all over the world and all over the planet, which is just amazing if you think about it. And I don't know how old all of you are, but I will be 50 years old my birthday, and I'm so freaking excited, because I have people that I know, that friends that, you know, are not here, and they weren't my age. So for me to be turning 50, my age, and to still be in my right mind, walking around, doing the things that I love, enjoying my life, it's amazing. And looking this good, shit, I'm awesome. So I'm just excited about that thing. But I can remember things that, you know, weren't around, you know, because like we were talking about, I was watching a video and the grandmother was showing her how to do a rotary dial phone. She didn't even know what the hell to do, you know, and I grew up with a rotary phone, not very many, but I seen them and I know how to work them, you know, and so you think about that, you know, and you look at the cell phones when they first came out, they were freaking huge, big monstrosities. Nothing you wanted to carry around. I think you just could leave it in the car or something. It was just crazy. Now they're so small and, you know, they're tiny. Mine is actually big, but, you know, you had the flip phones that were this big, which are a freaking dinosaur now. And then you have these ones. And then you have some that are smaller, bigger, you know, all kinds of ways, but they're small. You can put them in your pocketbook. Yeah, you grew up with a rotary phone. Exactly. Exactly. We had a few when I was coming up, and then they moved on to the to the push button ones, which I love better. Of course, everybody did. But I remember the rotary, and I remember the party lines where you have more than one person on the line. People were having conversations and shit. I remember that, you know, and the kids these days would be like, what the fuck? And it's not a conference call. You got all these people having separate conversations, you know. So you think about that. So if you have a dream and you have something that you know, you see, something that, you know, you're putting together in your mind, get on that shit. Make that thing a reality. You know, move. You know, and sometimes the thing that I'm learning too is that sometimes it's not the movement, it's the putting it together, the talking to your higher self and your angels to God. It's the meditation, because things come out so in meditation. And for me, dreams. So if you're having dreams, write down your dreams. Write them down if you can. Now lately, I haven't been able to because it's like I can't remember to do it or something, you know, but I started today. I had a dream, I wrote it down, you know, because if you don't write it down as soon as you wake, a lot of times you miss it. So get you a notebook, which I told my husband, I said, I'm going to get me a dream notebook. He said, baby, you got about 50 notebooks. Just get one. So that's what I did. I got a notebook, put it by my bed to write down my dreams, because, you know, the one that I had today just really opened up some things and showed me some things that I wasn't really even thinking about. But it came forward in my dream. You understand? And even speak, you know, before you go to sleep, set a positive intention for answers that you seek and things that you're looking to know. You know, and I promise you, sometimes you'll wake up and the answers will be in your dream. You know, it'll be right there, or it'll come to you and you'll be like, oh my God, that's what I need to do about that situation. You know, and also connect and realize that you have a spiritual team available to you. There's a spiritual team. You have a spiritual team. You have angels, you have guides, and all you have to do is connect with them. Connect with them. You know, when you connect, you just close your eyes. And you can say something as simple as, I need to connect with my angels and with my spirit guides. You know, I would like to know who they are. You know, you can do that before you go to sleep, and you may wake up and know exactly. Or it may come at another time. You know, but the other part of that is you need to be open. You need to be open. You know, don't think about all those things that happen, you know, with your, you know, in the past, or anything that was going on in, you know, people's crazy things that they put on you. You know, just be open. Be open to the spiritual world, and know that you have a spiritual team, because you can call on them and ask them for help. And I'm going to give an example. So last night, after my patient called the cops on me and got all that stuff straight and everything, I was getting ready to leave, and I couldn't find my jacket. So I was like, I could feel myself getting frantic, because not that it's a new jacket. Matter of fact, it's an old jacket, and it doesn't even zip up. But it's a hoodie, and it's my work hoodie. You know, it's the hoodie that I use at work because it's usually so cold in the buildings. And I'll have my hoodie, and when I take my lunch break, which I take a nap on, I'm able to wrap up and sleep. And also just sitting there while I'm doing my work and stuff, it's cold, so I have my work hoodie. So I couldn't find it, and I was like, I don't know where it is. I looked everywhere I thought it might be, and I started getting real frantic. And I could feel myself getting a little crazy because, you know, like I said, I already had the cops called on me. It was kind of crazy night. I was ready to go. So I stopped for a minute, and I said, angels, I need to know where my jacket is. You know, and I went and looked everywhere I thought I knew. And then I just stopped, and I sat down, and I said, angels, I said, I need to know where my jacket is. So they said, go look in room so-and-so. So I went and looked in room so-and-so, and there was my jacket. And that's just a simple example of how to use your spirit team, your angel guidance, and your spiritual team. You know, that's just a simple thing. Where is my jacket? You know, because they can help you. And the thing is we forget that, and we don't even realize, and we don't even move in that direction, and we don't allow our spiritual team to be there to help us. If that makes sense. So I'm just saying, you know, realize and recognize that you have a spiritual team. Allow them to guide you. Use your intuition. And I'm excited to share, and I'm going to go ahead and share it. I have been invited to participate in a master class. I think it's a, what do you call that thing? Mastermind. That's what it is. It's a mastermind. And I've been invited to participate in it and do a module on intuition and connecting with your intuition. So I'm really excited about that thing because it's my first mastermind. I've done quite a few summits. I have a radio show that I'm getting ready to do. I've done one. I'm going to do another one. And then I have, you know, an interview that I'm doing. And so, but I'm excited about the mastermind because I've never done one, for one. And for two, I just know that it's a part of, you know, purpose and plan that I have, that I'm doing, you know, as far as classes and stuff. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Tony. I love Tony, y'all. Tony is amazing. Tony pulls cards for me, and it's so amazing because, you know, when you give and you pull for other people, you're like, oh, man, you know, I'm giving and pulling, and, you know, and I have no issues with that because I love to do it, you know, and it makes my heart sing. It's one of the things that you'll, but Tony just pulled a card for me, and I am just so grateful. Oh, let me see. I'm trying to give him a heart. Okay, I can't make this thing give you a heart, Tony, but I want to give you a heart. Matter of fact, let me put it in here. Because I really don't even like the thumbs up thing. I prefer the hearts, you know, because I like to give people love. So I'm going to find a heart in here. And yeah. All right, that's it. Okay. I really appreciate that, Tony. You just don't even know. Vicki, you are amazing too. I'm just glad y'all are hanging in here with me and we're doing this thing. The world. I gotta write that down. The world. And you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all. I gave my Archangel Michael is my archangel. He's been with me forever, as long as I can remember. Angel Tarot. Okay, y'all know what? I actually blessed my niece with my Angel Tarot cards that were Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, I think, because I was guided to give them to her because she is interested in the tarot and angel cards. And she's, I think she just turned 18. She's going to graduate high school. So yeah, you can PM me, Vicki, no worries. So thank you, Tony. I really appreciate that. So I gave her my Angel Tarot card, so I don't even have them anymore. But she's amazing. She is amazing, and I'm so excited for her, and I was glad to give those to her. I sent her that, and I sent her a beautiful stone that I was guided to send to her. So anyway, yes, guys. So I guess that's going to be it for me tonight. You guys, I'm going to go and grab me something to eat. It's a shame it's 12 o'clock midnight almost. But I'm going to get something to eat because, you know, these things take a lot out of me and I need food. But I really enjoyed being on here with you guys. And again, for those of you that watch live, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope I was able to be of great assistance to you tonight. For those that catch the replay, thank you so much for watching. This is Tammy Morrison of Unleashing Your True Self. I show people how to see the glass, not half empty, not half full, but see the fucking glass. And also, if you'd like to get a more personal reading with me, you can contact me on my page, Unleashing Your True Self, www.facebook.com/Unleashing Your True Self. And I have a variety of readings, and I offer a 10% hero discount, which is 10% for everyone. If you ask and you call yourself a hero, you are a hero, my dear. So thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will for sure be popping on here another time. Thank you, Vicki and Tony, for hanging with me. Tony, thank you for the card. I really appreciate that. I'm going to go back and write it down and check it out some more. So thank you, and you guys have a wonderful, 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 wonderful rest of your day. Terrific Thursday. Bye now.